Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. Today it is Mixed Media Frenzy and I am using this sketch you see right here on the screen in the upper right hand corner, and I am also using this photo. It's a selfie of me and my son, and I am going to be using all of Vicky Bouton's collection Wildflower and Honey. And right now I was just distressing some of the edges of the papers that I'm going to be using. There's some of the die cuts that are in there. And I'm using this really cool paper here that's in her collection that has a little bit of script on it. And it's kind of like a beige color, tan color. And I'm just backing my photo with that. And then I'm going to use a scrap piece that I had in my collection as well. That black piece you see right there. It's got a little tint of like a dark blue in it. It's really pretty. And I'm going to back my photo with that as well. And those papers and scraps you see in the up near the picture there, those I am not using, the little banners. I thought I was going to do something else and I changed my mind. So, but the little circles that you see there, the one of the flower and the other one that's kind of like a scribbly type of thing, I'm using that. And I'm also using this paper to, that's in the kit as well. And I'm using that little tag, and these are all part of the die cuts that are in this collection. And it is the Wildflower and Honey collection, and it's a super great collection. I love it. And there's huge die cuts in this collection, which really makes it nice. And I'm going to be tucking that there, and that's kind of how it's going to go. I gessoed my paper already, and I distressed the edges of my background paper also with black archival ink to make it look a little bit more like the photo looks like it's a little bit like there's ink on the edges of the paper. So that's what I wanted. That's the look I was going for. So I'm also going through her sticker sheet, which is kind of like it's kind of like a chipboard sticker, and I'm going to put that underneath the photo. And I also put down lose your selfie, love your selfie, sorry. And I'm also going to be using these flowers that I got at Hobby Lobby a long time ago that go really nicely with this collection. And I'm going to put one on the bottom in my bottom cluster there. And those stickers on the bottom are also just stickers from the collection. They're chipboard stickers. And now I decided to go in, use these little leaves that I had in my scraps, in my stash, I should say. And I'm using it's a dark brown color, and it's the Tattered Angels that you get at Tuesday Morning. And it's got a little bit of a shine in it, a little bit of a gold shimmer in it. And I decided to spray them and with that color, and I like the beige color for the leaves. I didn't want to bring green in, so. And I'm just sticking everything together now so that I can put it in place and make sure I have everything where I want it. And then you're going to see me go in with, because there's a lot of splatters that you see in the sketch, and I end up using, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, but it's cockatoo cardinal, and I can't remember the rest, I'm sorry, but it's red. It's that deep red that you see that I'm using in that flower. That's the color, and it's a Lindsay powder that I got in my hip kit. So, and I can't remember what month it was that I got it in. I believe we just got it in the December kits, if I remember correctly. But it was either November or December kits. And it was the color kit. It was in my color kit, and because I always get the color kit. And yeah, so that's the color I'm going to use to be doing my splatters. And I'm also going to go in with some stamps, and I will be using a couple stamps because I see what I see in the sketch is I see some circle elements underneath the flowers and the leaves. So I'm going to try to imitate that a little bit. And I do put these 2 tags in because they have that in the sketch as well. And now I'm just sticking everything down, my picture. I did pop my photo up with some craft foam, and I'm going to stick that little scallop underneath, and I'm going to start gluing down my flowers. But first, I believe I go in with, before I glue down the flowers, I go in with my stamps. And I'm going to use, it's like a wreath stamp with flowers on it, and I use my black archival ink because whenever you're doing mixed media, you want to use an ink that you know is going to stay on and not smudge if you're doing any type of watercolors or any type of painting on top of it. So that is why I use the archival ink. You can also use stay on ink, but this is the one I have, so that's the one I used. And I'm going to use this wreath here that's got little, it's got flowers on it, and it's got a little bit of leaves. And it's really cute. And I thought it went well with the flowers. So I just did 3 circles there, and then I do 2 on the bottom cluster to kind of tie it all together. And then you'll see me go on with the Lindsay once I glue down my flowers and everything, and those wooden leaves that I did, you will see me go in with the splatters in the Lindsay powder, which is really cool. It's a really cool color. It's dark, and it's just a rich, beautiful color. I love it. And it goes really well with this collection, so it was perfect. And this picture was just a cute picture of me and my son, just smiling and hanging out together. And he is my baby boy, and I just adore him to pieces. He is my other love in my life. He brings me so much joy. So you saw me put the powder down, and now I'm just using a little bit of my water to get it going, and then I'm going to go in and do my splatters. Now, some of the splatters are big splatters, and I have a hard time getting big splatters. So what I do is I just dab my paintbrush down and make the big splatters on my own. So I'm kind of like painting the splatters in myself by hand, which, you know, there's other ways of doing it. Some people hold the paintbrush up high and then they just squeeze it and then the drops come down. I don't do that. Some people just take the acetate paper that the paint's on, and they'll just hold it in the air and let the drops fall off of the acetate paper that I'm using to put the paint on. But I don't do that. I just dab it with I like to have control, so I just dab with my paintbrush and make the splatters bigger. But whichever way makes you more comfortable, that's the way you do it. And the title I'm using is My Sweet Boy, because he is. And that's it, guys. This was a really easy layout, super simple. So you might want to try it out. Don't forget to check out the ladies down below. I will have their links. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. So please hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.